Hey everyone, welcome to another Monday Morning Starter! Morning Broccoli.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
So we've got a couple of cameras going on today because the microphone's not working. It's a little bit windy, so if there's a bit of wind noise, sorry, I'll be as quick as I can. So 2019, this will be the last Monday Starter for the year. 2019's just gone. I'm going to share with you 5 things that I've learned this year that I reckon I'm going to take into next year and help me have an even more high performance year next year. The first thing is things just aren't going to happen by themselves. Like if you want to achieve stuff, you actually have to move things forward yourself. So it's like they're just, for instance, the book, the other things that we want to do, 31 minutes, all of these sorts of stuff. Life is busy. There's never a perfect time to start something. But if you want a great life, it's all about moving things forward. And I've realized, I've always been good at doing stuff, but I've realized a few things around moving it forward. First thing is, you just got to do it yourself. Like you actually have to be the one to say, this is where I'm going, this is where what I'm gonna do, or what I'm gonna do to make it happen, because 2019's just gone. Another year will just go. If you've got something pulsing in your heart, go after that thing, because a year will fly by, 5 years will fly by, 10 years will fly by, and I can tell you, that's why people get later in life and wish they did something else, wish they did something about it earlier. I should have done this, could have done this, would have did this. The reality is you didn't, because you didn't actually move things forward now. So moving into 2020, what's that thing going to be? You want to race cars? Go start at go-kart level and go and be a go-kart racer. Doesn't matter what age you are. If you've got this thing inside of you, go after it. Make time for it. If you want to surf, if you want to swim, if you want to sculpt your body, I do. I'm so keen on sculpting my body further now and making it as great as it can be. And I make time for it. I move this thing forward. Yesterday, I was super busy, but I still stuck the gym in the middle there somewhere. Every day, it's a non-negotiable for me. So whatever that thing is for you, you have to make time for it. You've got to move it forward yourself, otherwise it's not going to happen. So this moves me straight into my next one. So remember, there's 5 things I'm going to share with you. Number 2 is, if you want to expand your life, what I've learned is, especially this year, you've got to remove some stuff. Don't try and add to it. Because if you're busy already and you add to it, you can try that for a while, but you're going to be burnt out, overwhelmed, and less productive. What I've decided to do is take some things out of my life and put the new things into my life. Might sound really simple, but I want clear, 100% focused energy on that thing so it can expand. Otherwise, you're doing all these bits and pieces not very well. So if you want to change the course of your results a little bit and you want to expand something in your life, so for us, good example, 31 minutes, we're putting a lot of energy, effort and attention onto this thing. We've got great people around us now, and I've given up real estate training completely. It just doesn't fit in my world anymore. Does that mean there's income from that, there's profile from that, there's all sorts of stuff from that, but for me the other thing is bigger and more important. Doesn't mean I'm going to sell less houses or anything like that. So I'm selling lots of houses, even more than ever before, growing my company and doing 31 minutes. For me, they all fit together. The real estate training and getting paid to go train agents here, there and everywhere, it's just not as important to me these days for the bigger picture that I have. So if you want to expand something in your life, you've got to give it full attention. What are you going to take out if you want to add something to it? That's really the question. And then be brave and do it, and you watch what happens. It will grow and it will grow and it will grow. It might be a dip, but it will start to grow. But you've got to get a bit tough with what you're going to give your attention to. So big changes in life, and this year I've had some massive changes. Big changes in life usually come with big energy gains, for sure. So even though the changes might scare the heck out of you, they might hurt you, they might be big adjustments, you might feel torn apart inside, and I can tell you I have. But what I've seen when you work through that, the benefit is you get big energy gains. and then you're off and running. So if you're going through massive changes, and it might be a career change, it might be a relationship change, it might be a house change, whatever, like something big in your life, instead of getting drawn into, oh my goodness, what's going to happen? You know, I'm scared, I'm sad, I'm all of this sort of stuff. What I've learned to do is hit the reset button and go. I see the change now as hit the reset button and go. And then when you do that, you seem to align with your energy better, and it takes it, and off you go. It almost takes you with it. So remember, big changes usually lead to big energy gains. And when you've got big energy gains, you're so focused, you're so onto it, and you actually end up with bigger things in your life. So number 4 is real friends. They're right there with you. So if there's one thing that I've noticed this year, is those real people in your life. Those ones that were there before and they're right there with you regardless of what's happening in your life. But those people, you need to take care of them. You need to be like, I don't need to say too much on this one, but real friends, you gotta love them. You gotta love them with everything that you have, because they're the ones that will be there. They were there before, they were there now, they'll be there in the future. They sort of make, you know, your life even better. So remember, real friends, they're the ones that are right there with you. So what I've come to realize this year as well, and the last one I'm going to share with you, is like, I think real rewards come over real time. Like real rewards come over time. And I'm really overhearing about these things, especially like on Instagram and this sort of stuff, about, you know, you're going to get successful really quick. They're going to show you how to create wealth and create profile and create this and 1 million followers in 3 weeks and all this sort of rubbish. Forget about all of that. I think the real success comes over time, and it's like, just be okay with where you are. Learn the art of growing slowly. I've never seen a flower grow quicker than what it's programmed to do. Like, you don't put all of a sudden water on it that the shop says it's supercharged and the water's going to make it grow in 3 days. It just doesn't exist. And I think everything that has a steady climb usually has a steady foundation. And anything that climbs really fast, most of the time, usually comes down really fast. So I like the art of time and that real growth, and those real results over time. You become a better person when you grow with it. You can handle it better, you appreciate it more. And I think when you have a longer term view, life just seems to work better. So for me, right now, today, I'm more focused on the next 10 and 20 years than I am what 2020 is going to bring exactly. 2020 will be a successful year, it'll be a great year, there'll be a lot of growth in it, a lot of learning, a lot of things. We're on a really exciting trajectory, we're in a really exciting curve at the moment, in an upward swing, and I love learning what life's showing me, and I just said to someone yesterday, I'm really keen to see where I am in the next 10 years or even the next 20 years, because 20 years is almost a lifetime in results. I've been working in real estate for 20 something years, just over 23, 24 years. So imagine another 20 years. Look what I've achieved so far in that 20 odd years. So in another 20, how exciting is that? What's possible in that time frame? So don't focus too much on next year. Learn from the year that's just gone, a few lessons that I've learned along the way. Take them into next year, but I want you to start thinking about how powerful the next 10 years can be for you. Because they can literally be life-changing, and you can create your fortune, you can create your profile, you can create an amazing